Pokemon Diamond and Pearl might not have as many game-breaking glitches as Pokemon Emerald or Pokemon Red and Blue, but there are still a fair share of interesting glitches in these games, such as one that makes shiny Pokemon much more common to catch, as well as one that allows you to catch event-only Pokemon without the use of any hacking. Today I'll be looking at some of these weird glitches that Pokemon Diamond and Pearl have to offer. I will be showing all of these glitches on a physical copy of the English version of Pokemon Pearl as well, and if you want to see glitch videos on other Pokemon games that I've made in the past, I'll link them in the description below. First, let's start off with a smaller glitch. If you go into any Pokemon in the region and use either a honey or the move Sweet Scent, in my case I used a honey, then go and try to buy something, you'll notice that the menu for where you buy stuff has no text. You can still see the item icons in the corner, and you can fix this by leaving the mart and re-entering. Now for one of the bigger glitches, this works on any Generation 4 game, and it makes the odds of finding a shiny Pokemon much higher to about 20%. I have a full video explaining this glitch more in detail, which I'll link in the description below, if you want a more in-depth analysis for this glitch, but basically if you have a certain trainer ID and a certain secret ID that are compatible with one another, typically if they are close in number, then a Pokemon with the ability Q-Charm as your lead, the chances of finding a shiny Pokemon go way up to about 20%. The reason this works is because you are manipulating the way the game calculates if a wild encounter will be shiny or not, since that calculation takes into account your trainer ID, your secret ID, which you can't normally see but you can still figure it out, as well as the Pokemon ID of the wild Pokemon you encountered, with the Q-Charm manipulating it in order to increase those shiny odds. This one can take a while to set up and requires very specific trainer IDs, but can be very rewarding since it gets you a lot of shiny Pokemon, as you can see from the footage in the background. This is the only glitch in this video not done on a physical cartridge of the game, but it is still very possible on a physical version. Headed down to Route 214 now, there's an entrance to the Spring Path. If you enter the Spring Path, the music will change, which is typical for when you enter a new area in any Pokemon game. What is not typical though is if you enter the Spring Path, go into your bag, then look at any TM, then close your bag, then head back onto Route 214, the music will just go away, as you can hear in the background here. Sound effects like bumping into the walls will still work, and it can be fixed by leaving the area and coming back later. This next glitch is a small visual glitch with the tree in Pastoria City. If you look at the trees, you'll notice they all cast a shadow, which makes sense, but for some reason this tree right here just flickers. I'm guessing this has to do with the placement of the tree or the shadow tile in relation to the building or the water or something, since there's a lot going on in this little corner. And it's something that I'm sure people even notice while playing through the game normally, since you run past this area pretty frequently if you're in the town. This next glitch allows you to see some information about the Pokemon in an egg before the egg even hatches. This can be useful when breeding Pokemon, and can be done by quickly switching boxes and putting the egg in the very first slot on the top left of a box. In a neighboring box before or after the egg, put any Pokemon in the first slot as well, then quickly switch between the box with the egg and the random Pokemon, with your cursor being on the random Pokemon you're using. You will see some information about the Pokemon in the egg for a very brief amount of time when switching boxes to it, with the nature being the easiest of them to see, which is arguably the most important when it comes to breeding. If you're able to record your gameplay screen and slow it down like I am right now, it makes it a lot easier for you to see it, but in the long run would probably just take more time than hatching the egg anyway. Now we have another big glitch in Diamond and Pearl, arguably the biggest glitch in the entire game. This is known as the Void glitch, which can be achieved by what is known as tweaking. Tweaking is when you use your bike in the fast mode to move very quickly between certain tiles in the game depending on where you are in the map. The way that Diamond and Pearl work is the game is separated into quadrants for loading up the region, and if you go to some point on the map where the 4 quadrants meet and move very quickly between all 4 of them in specific patterns, it will confuse the game into loading areas improperly and allow you to walk into the void, which is just this random black area. From here you can take very specific steps out of bounds to access areas you normally wouldn't be able to, and it is most commonly used to catch event Pokemon like Darkrai. The glitch itself opens up a lot of possibilities, and a lot of other glitches come out from the Void glitch and from tweaking, but unfortunately I couldn't get it to work properly. I tried this glitch on my English copy of Pearl and it kept crashing or just didn't work. I tried on my English version of Diamond and it kept crashing as well. Then I even tried my Japanese version of Pokemon Pearl and it crashed again. And I even tried this on 2 different spots in Jubilife City on all of these games, and the closest I got was on my English copy of Pokemon Pearl, where I was able to see the void but I wasn't able to step in it and there was an invisible wall. Apparently this glitch behaves a little bit differently on each copy of the game, and some freeze in different times and some don't. I guess it just so happens that my 3 copies of the game don't really like this glitch very much. I'll leave a link in the description though to a very cool video I found about the void glitch and how you managed to catch a Darkrai in it even, so check it out if you're more interested in finding Darkrai. Maybe in the future I'll make a video dedicated entirely to the void glitch, but then I'd have to get it to work properly first, which means I probably can't do it on a physical copy of the game unfortunately. It's also important to keep in mind that void glitches can mess up your game and cause it to freeze in random areas and cause your game to crash a lot, so be sure to use it at your own risk. And as if my game didn't crash enough, there's another glitch that results in your game crashing. If you have an Arceus or Arceus, honestly I don't know and don't care about the pronunciation, no matter how I say it. Somebody says I'm saying it wrong, it doesn't matter, you know what Pokemon I'm talking about. But anyway, if it's in the lead and you give it one of the elemental plates to change its type, while in the Great Marsh or in the Pal Park, then get into a battle, your game just freezes. I don't really know why this happens, since Arceus can be used outside battle just fine elsewhere in the game, and I can't really find a specific reason as to why this happens. I'm guessing it's just some sort of really weird oversight with how the way battles are handled in the Great Marsh and the Pal Park, since they are a little bit different than your standard battles in the wild. I'm just going to guess that because these battles work a little bit differently, that has something to do with why the Arceus battle is all messed up, but your guess is as good as mine. And those are just some of the weird glitches in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. My left wrist now hurts a lot after trying to get the void glitch to work so long on so many different games and moving my wrist so quickly for it to work, so if I ever attempt it again, it'll probably just be on PC, which should also be easier since you can actually slow down the game to make the movements a little bit easier. Now if you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, consider leaving a like as it helps the channel a ton and keeps YouTube promoting the channel, which is great, and subscribe so you don't miss any future Pokemon videos. Thank you all so much for watching, have a great rest of your day, I will see you all next time, and bye bye.